Alright, back in ranked at double speed. Now, somebody explain to me how I am at the bottom of Platinum, how I am getting Mythic players here. Mythic red players, no doubt. Alright, so this hand is pretty solid against Burn. Oh, it's Gruul. There's a burning tree. I do love that card. And then the faces. Okay, we don't have red, which puts us in a bad position here if they go off for a blistering fast start. Second burning tree. They definitely didn't have that in the hand, so we will counter that to buy us some time. Again, no red, which is very unfortunate. I'm taking a turn off here to flip the etchings, because I'm thinking, alright.
Bye.
We then Vanishing Verse, Tarkus Command puts us down to 1, and we're dead because we just did not draw red. Okay, the Curse of 5 colors pushes in. Valky, super slow, comes out. Pillage the Bog, late game dig. Mordigo out. These are things which are better in certain matchups, but in that aggression matchups where basically we just gotta try and stay alive. Alright, I see a key card here, and it's totally that Ancient Cornucopia. The amount of work this card has done for me in recent weeks, I might have to... I have a copy of it in a commander deck. I may have to spruce for the fancy version that I have on Arena. Looks like our opponent is having a bit of issues with the mulliganing here. But yeah, can somebody explain to me? Also, I'd like to point out, I'm at like the bottom of this bracket. I don't know how I've ended up matched with a Mythic player. Alright, no black, so we've got to take a hit here from a Swift Spear. Hope we can stabilize, that's the key thing. We are on the back foot, obviously. They plot, making it a 4-4. Very nice, right. Cornucopia. We just gotta hope that there's nothing too crazy. Alright, there's an Alchemist into a Bushwhacker. That's painful, down to 7. Okay, so we've got to go Joshua here. We've got to discard 2 slow cards to look for another land. We desperately kind of needed a land there to stay alive. We are on 9 life. Right, we've got to just block the biggest and hope that they don't have a pump. Alright, puts us down to 6. They have the Beseiju, which is unfortunate. But now we can get our red. Oh no, not our red, sorry. We can get our land. And now we can go Helix.
Oh, he did.
Hold back a Joshua. If we can flip a Joshua here, a 8 life link damage over a couple of turns will be on. Ooh, Screaming Nemesis. Yep, 100% not blocking you. That's why we kept a Vanishing Verse.
Oh, he did.
Well, that should have been by, but I hit the wrong one. Alright, opponent has a lot of damage on the table, but we're just going to go for the Joshua flip here. It is a 4-4 life linker that will gain us 2 life now. Opponent does have a Tarkus Command to stop us gaining life. We just need to phase. We did. Alright, sweet. So, hits us up to 5. And we concede on that. Literally, Joshua was enough to keep us alive. Considering this Culling Ritual, and I think we will take out the Wail of the Forgotten. The bounce effect is not relevant here. Alright. Again, I like this hand. We'll put the Garland back. And yeah, it's a bit awkward, but what we're going to do here is basically we're setting up for the Vanishing Verse. There's a Swift Spear. We're down to 17. We will Vanishing Verse.
Bye.
Make sure there's no permanents on the field. They might have green protection because they're Gruul. They could have something like a Blossoming Defense, so we do not want that to go off if we can help it. Alright, I'm going to risk it here. Take a turn off for the Ancient Cornucopia. Because Cornucopia with a Helix is stupid money. We go down to 6. Helix. Take out the Swift Spear because of its ability to bump.
Oh, he did.
Go up to 11. Pass back. We can exile the Heartfire.
Bye.
Gain 2 more life. Opponent clearly has an Tarkus Command. Yep. Puts us down to 8. We can't gain life, but we're down to 4. Alright, now it's time for Bring to Light. Grabbing Niv Mizzet. And gaining 5 life off that to go to 9.
Reload.
And we reload, and that's enough to take the game down. Cornucopia stabilizes again. Alright, we have a match against Griffin here. Alright, 1 land is not a keep. Mulligan, okay, 2 land. Ultimately, I'm trying to consider the plays here. Considering the potential of Fortsies, I think we want to keep as many cards as possible. So, let's drop a tap land and keep ourselves open for a cornucopia. They are a black-based deck. Oh, it's another Scavengers deck. I don't know why this deck has suddenly become super popular. I mean, if people are loving it, people are loving it. Alright, we'll shock in and get this cornucopia down. I mean, if they get to the combo of the Aggro and 2 cats, it's over either way. So let's just see what we can get from here. I'd like to point out as well, this is double speed, so our opponent is really taking a lot of time to consider playing a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well, we might as well here just grab a full reload. Full bring to light, grab Niv Mizzet. In he comes.
Reload.
We managed to get a full 5, pretty good spread. I think we'll get rid of the pillage here. We have a bring to light to grab other cards. A Wandering Mind to find other effects as well. Joshua to flip late game, Edgar for resiliency, counterspell, and a board wipe emergency. It might be worth it to bring to light for the extraction piece to take out their combo potential. I can't remember if I did it in this matchup. I record the audio, like literally I'll record rank to put them aside and then come in. Okay, opponent, 4 mana. There's an Assassin's Trophy, interesting. So, yep. Oh, I need to work on this mana base because we have a new mechanic coming up from Edge of Eternities with Lander tokens, and I'm going to try a couple of creatures with those. Okay. There's the oven. Alright, shock in, bring to light. Let's see if I thought about it or did something stupid. Oh no, I did go for the Unmoored Ego here. So it's probably better to take out the Cauldron Familiar, I would guess. This is the Jund version, so they probably also have the Mayhem Devils as a win condition. But taking out the Cauldron Familiar just literally crushes a ton of their deck. Now it depends on how they want to play it here. Obviously, they're letting me do it. If you don't think you can win if they make a good call, then it's probably better to just, yeah, see, there's the Cauldrons. I'll take out all 4 of them. Excellent. And then we're Vanishing Verse the Scavenger's Talent.
Bye.
The reason we want to do that is the alternate way they can win is just try to mill us out by sacrificing a ton of permanents. So there's a Aggro, the Eater of All. We're probably now going to have to hit the emergency board wipe button. So let's shock in. And then let's hit the emergency board wipe button.
Oh, he did.
Take out everything on their board. See what they sack in response. Like I said, they're just making a bunch of food right now, which kind of is irrelevant, honestly, in the scheme of things. Alright, it's time. Yep, we'll get our boy down.
I'm always come back.
You do indeed, Edgar. Even if they kill him here, we can flip him back over. There's a Mayhem Devil. Ooh, there's a Clarion. Okay, that's Clarion here. They could kill Edgar in response, but remember, Edgar...
I'm always come back.
So, yeah, well, they probably could have cracked a treasure there to try and make us lose our Edgar. But we'll throw down a Joshua. See how things do here. Right, and there's a concession. Okay, so... without Graveyard Hate, this deck is pretty hard to style against. It's also pretty awkward because they aren't... it's hard to go. It's hard to say how to sideboard on this one. So we'll go like this. Biggest problem with the deck is they are essentially a combo engine. So you either need permanent Graveyard Hate in the form of leyline effects, like Rest in Peace, but also at the same time, they can just value you out with, well, the stack effects with the Scavenger's Talent. Plus, I will point out, one thing to consider is also consider the information you have from the first game. Our opponent played an Assassin's Trophy main board, so they are clearly prepared to deal with any kind of permanent that might shut down their combo. Obviously, we ran card extraction effects, which definitely did some good work. Must remember to run these more and more. I'm getting more and more impressed by them. And again, Cornucopia, man. I might have to make a diorama of Cornucopia or something fun. There it is again. Yeah, we'll keep it. I am probably what you would call a simp for this card. Here's a Fortsies. Don't you dare take my Cornucopia. Cornucopia would be the right call here. If they look at our board, we can cast two things, Cornucopia or Night of Autumn. Well, it depends on what's in their hand. If they have the Oven, okay, they take the Night of Autumn, so clearly they want to keep that safe. We'll get the Stomping Ground down first. Okay, yeah, there is the Oven. So let's play another land. There's a Cauldron Familiar. Alright. Second Oven. Okay. There's a Niv. So we desperately could just do with land. So let's get Cornucopia down. Yeah, Cornucopia could also probably qualify for a sound effect. But what the heck would be a sound effect of a Cornucopia? I suppose it could be like a Greek, like mythic kind. Well, can't even think. I love that my entire rant didn't even finish them doing the Cauldron flip here at double speed. Oh, there's a Terra Sunder, which sucks. Okay. Right, we need a land. We did not find a land, so let's play Joshua. Then let's just dump 2 cards to find a land. There's a land. Play it tapped. Pass it back. Right, we're going to have the flippity flips here. Okay, they're playing smart. They know not to Cauldron Familiar if they don't have a way to sack it, because they know we could probably exile it. Oh, there's an Obnixilis. Okay, that's going to be a problem. There's a Devil. We will decline for now. We are on 12. There's a Vanishing Verse. It's just Wandering Mind here because we still need black mana. That's an Unmoored Ego, but again, we need black mana. Let's just attack in with the Joshua. Get it killed with the Devil trigger, killing the Wandering Mind. Yep, still doing the flips. Okay. We will discard this Unmoored Ego because we cannot get jank done right now. We'll discard the Vanishing Verse to invoke the Sod's Law to draw ourselves another trigger. Triple Cat, which is scary. Right, we get our land. Let's go for the Bring to Light here. We don't have black, so I think our best option is the Culling Ritual to just nuke their boards here. This way, there's no way they can leave us in a positive state. So for those of you wondering, like, normally what they can do in response to board wipes is make food to then sack them to bring Cauldron Familiars back. But literally right here, we're just going to wipe the board clean. Fortunately, we still need black mana. And without this black mana, we could just still be dead. Alright. Let's just make a ton of black mana to tell the arena client, hey, I would like mana. Let's hit the Obnixilis and pass it back. Right. I should have hit a sound for the thing. I was just still. We'll discard the Yorion here because Sod's Law. I would like to draw black mana. Opponent needs to get something on the board now, otherwise we can kill that Obnixilis and put us in an okay position. But we're going to have to look at a way of keeping our life total high. They must even be thinking about it. Okay, so they just fire it back. Okay. Well, we're going to have to attack the Obnixilis here, play this Wandering Mind. We find another Cornucopia. Haha! Take it, game. One thing I will argue, right, is it's a frustration that wonders me to no end.
Reload!
is when people are like, this is, you know, you see people crashing out, and I'm like, okay, you're not a justified crash out. Triple cat, double oven, obnixilus, and removal for our permanence. You did not have the right to have a little crash out, not fair moment, because we clawed our way back into it. Alright, there's Avarice, drawing cards, losing life. Pass it back. Alright, so we could flip Joshua here, which would get us back Urion, so I'm going to do it, because I love this card. Hit him for 8 in the air. They are dead now if they do not deal with our board. So let's see what they get up to. We also have a Vanishing Verse in case they do anything truly scary. If they go Yigra here, they can just combo and win. There's a Scavenger's Talent, so in response to them at leveling that up, we will just exile it.
Bye.
Puts us back to 14 from 5. Good claw back. They are dead unless they kill something on our board here. They're eyeing up the Phoenix. Alright, there's the Assassin's Trophy on the Phoenix. We don't have any basics left, so we don't get anything for that. But now... Oh! Well, that's perfect. We have a Supreme on the board. And we have enough to hold up a 2-mana spell. But nothing too good, crazy from it. So let's just gain 5 more life. Attack in. We can hold up a No More Lies here in case they have anything truly scary. But again, now they've got to destroy our board, otherwise they lose. And I think making extra treasure won't be enough for them to do it. Okay, you make a treasure, swing in. Okay, we can block the card there. They Deadly Dispute to draw more cards, make more treasure. We cannot stop us if we go for the No More Lies. So we clawed our way back into this one from a bad position. We were down to 5 life on a wing and a prayer without all our colours, and we still pulled it back. This is me looking for the... Do you see a line? Alright, good match. Okay, final match for this video. We have Ignojan. And 1 land hand again. So mulligan. We'll get rid of Garland because we don't have red. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Clarion because we don't have red. Let's just see. Oh, and it's mono red, so Clarion would have been way better to keep. Alright, so pass it back here. We want to get this Ancient Cornucopia online as fast as humanly possible. Shadow Spear. Heartfire. Oh, is this a Valiant deck? Okay, let's get the Cornucopia online to start gaining life. Manifold Mouse. The bane of our format. Yes, this deck is very powerful. Okay, so my options are pretty straightforward here. I think we're going to Joshua to try draw another land. Yep, there we go. Now we can Helix on our opponent's turn in response to them targeting the Heartfelt Hero to just stop it. So there goes the Helix.
Oh, he did.
We gain 5 life from this, nullifying the effects. Now, even if they give double strike, they can't stop. Yeah, we'll just block. We'll flip Joshua in response because we love the Phoenix. Puts us on 18. And they can't get through a 4/4 flying lifelinker. 100% love it. Pushes come in. Whales out. Pillars the Bog out again. Again, mid. Anything you want to play after turn 3 is pointless in this matchup. What I mean by that is anything set up for turn 3 or after is pretty pointless, because you've either won the game or you've lost the game at that point. Yeah, if they get a perfect sequence of like 1, 2, 3, perfect curve, like we literally, it doesn't matter, we will literally just get steamroll crushed. Alright, is this hand keepable? This has 2 things I can cast, 3 things I could cast, and if I draw a land I could keep another one. Yeah, we're going to try it. Alright, land into Heartfired Hero. Okay. Land into Manifold Mouse, so they are on curve for the horrific turn. Alright, Helix, the Heartfire Hero.
Oh, he dead.
In hindsight, should have definitely took out the Manifold Mouse instead. There's an Emberheart Challenger, giving it double strike. Play a land tapped. Vanishing Verse, the Manifold Mouse,
Bye.
which will buy us a little time, I guess. Okay. Come on, okay, so it's Kakasan, puts us down to 8. Alright, take a land, shock in, play the Cornucopia, let's bounce the Emberheart Challenger,
Try again.
because if they want to replay it, that's their whole turn, and I'm okay with that. Right, Joshua holding up No More Lies. So that can let us now, in response, if they want to try and cast something to pump the Emberheart. Right, I'm going to block, if I've got to block the etchings, because Prowess will kill Joshua if they go for the, there's a Burst Lightning, so
Nope.
counterspell that. Puts us down to 5, but we gain 2 off the thing. There's an Emberheart Hero. I think we got to just flip Joshua. Gain 2 life, play a land tapped, hold it back. There's a Screaming Nemesis, so they're going to swing in. I am not biting. Niv Mizzet, that's perfect. Swing with the Phoenix to gain 4. Use Niv, reload.
Reload.
Gain 5. Full reload of 6 cards. And pass it back, holding up a Helix to kill anything they try to play with on this turn. And they concede. Good game, sir. Scary mono red.